So a story I always tell is that when I was interviewing for my first internship at Automotive News, the editor who ultimately hired me told me after the interview, you know, when I see a resume that doesn't have the student newspaper on it, I throw it in the trash. And so knowing that just having the Echo at the top of my resume got me that first interview and, you know, got my foot in the door, literally, just to make a case for myself, it was huge. And, you know, the thing about Automotive News and the guy who ended up hiring me, he's a University of Michigan alum. Usually U of M kids end up with that internship, but the Echo got my foot in the door because it was on my resume. And you can come and, you know, study journalism and get all A's, and that's all fine and good, but what they care about out there is whether you have experience to back it up. You know, when I was in school for journalism, I'm sure some of the other alumni you've talked to before me, like in 2009, have a similar feeling, or maybe a bigger feeling than this, but it wasn't exactly, it's still not exactly a good time to get into print journalism, you know, and like when I showed up to be editor-in-chief, we were shrinking the size of the paper, we were, you know, it was not always easy to get enough advertisers, and, you know, we had to think about cutting, you know, pay and all this kind of like really doom and gloom stuff, which sucks. But at the end of the day, you know, what we do isn't any less important, and, you know, it didn't affect our ability to make an impact on this campus. There were a ton of stories that we did that made a difference. There's the EAA thing, but there was also, you know, I think you guys are going through something similar right now. There was a student government controversy when I was here, and, you know, we covered that really hard and made a big difference, and, you know, it didn't matter that all that other, like, bad stuff was going on. Like, I guess that's, like, just the follow-up to my, like, just do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's going to change. Like, the way that we do things might change. The way that it gets delivered might change. But, like, at the end of the day, what we're responsible for is just telling people